Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So it's Season 6, this is War number 5, almost halfway through the season, and we're up against Vanster again. You guys will remember Vanster, we have fought them a couple of times. The fights have always been close, so we know going into this that we've got our work cut out for us. We beat them one time and it was by 30 points. Very small margin. The last time we fought them, which was this season, just a couple of wars ago, they managed to beat us. So we're looking for a little bit of revenge. Will we get it? Time will tell, but we are definitely taking this seriously. So as you saw, they did not place anyone on that first node. And now I face a 6-star Mystic. Who could it possibly be? It's no one in their profile, so I'm going into this really blind. I could have used that tool that I often speak about, but I decided not to. Went ahead and popped a small boost. This is an early node, so I'm not too concerned with it. And we are fighting a Loki. Now, Loki is easy to fight. You can bait out his special 1 or his special 2, and his special 2 of course is unblockable, but all you have to do is range it. Now I have gotten wrecked by Loki before. I pushed him to his special 2 and he got me in the corner, then fired off his special 2. It was ugly. But I've got this fight in control, and then this happens. I'm like, what in the world just happened? That should have been an evade, but it failed to evade. I swiped back and it did not evade. So I got the one evade, but the second evade, I'm getting hit. No blocks, no anything, of course, because I was trying to evade. So now I'm a bit salty, okay? I'm like, I do not need to deal with these kinds of shenanigans in a war. That was an easy fight. And now if I want to use my Starkey, I'm going to have to heal him up. Not happy at all. Okay, so now we come to the poison node, and I'm looking at those persistent charges. This is a rank 4. So I'm like, oh boy. I remember fighting a Mephisto on this node before, but let me tell you guys something before we get into the fight. This ain't pretty. Not pretty at all. If you saw my last fight against a Mephisto on this node, don't expect to see that kind of fighting in this fight. This just was not pretty. I don't know what was going on. You saw earlier, I was just getting hit by a Loki of all people. So either my game was off, my timing was off, or something was off with the game. One of the two, I don't know which. But regardless of who's on this node, I'm going in with Hyperion. He's my only poison immune, and of course that's why I brought him. And it is of course Mephisto. Alright, so I start out the fight trying to do some hit and run tactics here. Parry, fire off those heavies to try to build up furies, but remember that Mephisto has that soul imprisonment. So I wasn't able to build any furies up because of that. So here I go in again once soul imprisonment was gone, and I was able to build up a little fury. And I'm still doing some hit and run tactics here. I'm still trying to keep my distance, bait out that special 1, and I get hit with his heavy. Now I've had this problem before, and I should have known given what was happening in the fight with Loki. But I swiped back, it just stood there, ate the heavy. And that, I'm telling you guys, I was hollering at this point. My nerves were on edge. I was like, do not let me die in this fight because of those kinds of shenanigans. So now I'm fighting nervous. My health is low. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so he procced his regen, so I should be able to go in hard. That aura of incineration is annoying. So I'm like, give me a stun. No, of course not. No stun. So I'm backing up a little bit because I know he's going to get a little bit of power. And I got lucky there, guys. He could have easily attacked me in the middle of that heavy. But now I'm firing my L1 so that I could do a little bit of damage. He's immune to the incinerate, but my health is low and I don't want to get anywhere near that aura of incineration. And I got him down. Very ugly fight, not an endorsement of how to fight against Mephisto with Hyperion. But he's down, we're not. It's all good. Now, after that fight, I needed a break. My hands were shaking, my adrenaline had been pumping, and this is just before I'm going to bed here. So, of course, I stayed up a little bit later than normal because I was all wound up. But I did manage to get to node 46, that power gain node, and I took a look, you know, just before I went to bed, and I saw that it was a mutant. No idea who that could be. I looked at his profile, no clue there. It's a rank 4. So, went to sleep, woke up when I had full energy. I went back in, and I actually did use the tool, and the tool told me that more than likely it was going to be a Domino. And I was like, oh crap. I do not like fighting Domino. Not only that, but I want to use Corvus here to get a mission. So I took the fight very seriously, as you saw. Put on those power boosts, which are huge for Corvus. You'll see why. I went and used the largest boost that I had. Only one of them. You get it for the Alliance Quest, I believe, event. And I put on another 10% boost. And I'm looking over and I'm like, what else do I want to do? There we go. An advanced power boost. So not only do I have the power boost, that 200%er, but I also have the advanced power boost. So I'm going to start with power 1. I am fully loaded. So I go in here and yep, it's Domino. So I'm like, okay, I got this. I'm nicely boosted up. You know, get her a couple of good licks in. I'm going to get my special 2 very quickly. She got that lucky, and I meant to back off, but I didn't see it in time. Boom. Already at another special 2 almost, but I don't want to risk it. He does have a little power drain on his special 2, but I just wasn't playing around. Boom, I hit her again. Even though she had lucky, she wasn't able to evade out of that one. And I baited out her special again. We're already at another special 2. Boom, boom, and it's over with. That's the power of those boosts. It makes a fight like that with Corvus very easy. So now, boosted up and everything, I'm not going to take the time to go looking to see, okay, you know, who could this be, use the tool and everything, because then I'll waste my buffs. So I took a quick look like I normally would. Didn't see anybody that it could be, so I just went in. Didn't worry about trying to figure it out. And it is Yellow Jacket. Not scared of Yellow Jacket, especially since I'm all boosted up. So here, I got him to that special 1, hit him up, boom. He never had a chance. Never got a chance to fire off his special 1. Now, one of the things that you may have seen, I didn't push him to his special 1 until I knew that I had my special 2 ready. Just in case. Because he's not a bad person to place there. If you do not know how to deal with Yellow Jacket's special 1, that could be a bad time for you. And this fight surprised me. It was Darkhawk. And I was like, okay. So as soon as I saw him, at first I had a momentary panic. But then I was like, wait, he's just a 4-star. It's all good. And as you could see, especially boosted up, he was just a little morsel. But I just finished getting wrecked by Darkhawk in Master Mode. I didn't use any revives or anything, but he refused to bait. But see, all of that was the node. It's not Darkhawk himself. You notice he didn't even start in stealth mode. So this little baby Darkhawk wasn't a big deal. But it was cool to see him. I do want me a 4-star Darkhawk. I do. Anyway, check my boost, and I saw that my advanced power boost was about to expire. So I waited just a little bit until it expired. There it went. Now, put on that invulnerability boost. Doc Ock, I'm not too concerned with Doc Ock, but just in case, because I figured it out, especially when he was new to the contest. All those arms waving around, they're distracting. So it made it a little bit more difficult for me to get my parry timing on him, and he tends to fight a little bit more aggressively than some of the other champions you might be used to. You see how he's attacking, you know, once, twice. He's hitting you with like 1-1-2 combos. That can also mess you up. So instead of him just backing off, you know, he'll like attack once and then back off. He stays on that attack. But I got him to fire off that special one. And I'm just basically playing this nice and slow. I need him to, you know, throw that special one again. But then I said, you know what? Forget it. He's got me in the corner. And I do know how to evade his special 2, as you see there. I've got my special 2 ready. How do you like this one? Didn't get a chance to fire my special 2. But he still went down anyway. So at the time of this recording, the fight is close. I don't know who's going to win, but we will find out in a moment. All right. We've got 10 seconds left to find out who won this war. And it was close, just like all of our fights with them are close, but I think we got this one. All right. Let's see. Did we get it? Yes. And we pulled out the victory. Kudos to you guys. Vanster, you guys already know that you always fight hard. I was actually watching towards the end, watching those boss kills, because it came down to who got less deaths on the boss. It was that close. Let's take a look here at the details here. Yeah, as always, close. So thank you guys for watching this video. Kudos to Vancouver. I know you guys didn't win, but you beat us the last time. So we've been going back and forth with the wins and the losses. Always a fun time in war. But that's going to do it. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you thought about this video. And you guys have a blessed day.